Hebrews. This is Prophets of Awakening. This is Ask Brother Leonard night. That's our Q&A Wednesday nights. It's 22nd of December, 2021. What we'll be discussing later on is identifying and setting Yahweh's order in place, both in heaven and earth. Yahweh, Michael, the angels, and such. Okay. I want to ask everybody to like, share, subscribe to Prophets of Awakening, and hit the notification button if you get a chance. This is a non-Messianic channel. We deal with the Tanakh and the Torah. Tanakh is the Old Testament, and the Torah is the first 5 books of the Old Testament that was given to Moses on Mount Sinai by the Lord of Hosts. Shalom and welcome to everyone to Prophets of Awakening. We're going to do our moment of silence, prayer, psalms, and then the current events, then Q&A. Oh Lord, we thank you for your great mercy and your great power and wisdom. And we tarry waiting for your powerful deliverance of your people, Israel. We come this day doubtless that you will appear and that you will gather your nation from among these wicked Gentiles. Oh Lord, you spoke through your prophet Isaiah and said that you would help us, and this you have done. You said, oh Lord, that you would remove the darkness from around us. Tarry not, oh Lord, for the latter days are here, and we are waiting and watching for you, oh Lord. Peace be unto you. Okay. We're going to read a psalm. Okay. I'm going to read Psalm 79. It's a prayer for Israel's destruction of Israel's enemies. O God, the heathens are coming to thine inheritance. Thy holy temple have they defiled. They have laid Jerusalem on heaps. The dead bodies of thy servants have they given to be meat unto the fowls of heaven, the flesh of thy saints unto the beasts of the earth. Their blood have they shed like water round about Jerusalem, and there was none to bury them. We are become a reproach to our neighbors, a scorn and a derision to them that are round about us. How long, Lord, wilt thou be angry forever? Shall thy jealousy burn like fire? Pour out thy wrath upon the heathen that have not known thee, and upon the kingdoms that have not called upon thy name. For they have devoured Jacob and laid waste his dwelling place. Remember not against us former iniquities, and let thy tender mercies speedily prevent us, for we are brought very low. Help us, O God of our salvation, for the glory of thy name, and deliver us and purge away our sins for thy name's sake. Wherefore should the heathen say, where is their God? And let him be known among the heathens in our sight by the ravaging of the blood of the revenging of the blood of thy servants which is shed. Let the sighting of the prisoners come before thee. According to thy greatness of thy power, preserve thou those that are appointed to die, and render unto our neighbors sevenfold in their bosom their reproach, wherewith they have reproached thee, O Lord. So we, thy people and sheep of thy pasture, will give thee thanks forever. We will show forth thy praises to all generations. That was Psalms 79. It's a prayer for the destruction of the heathens and Israel's enemies. It's a psalm of Asaph. Okay. Shalom. Anybody got anything on that? Comments? Okay. We're going to go to current events if nobody have anything. Anybody have any current events? Okay. couple right here. Yeah, can you see that?
Yes.
Yes. It says Chinese cities locks down 3 million residents. Chinese city locks down 3 million residents to fight jab outbreak. Say over 13 million people were ordered to stay at home in the Chinese city of Exon, which imposed a strict lockdown on Wednesday and dramatically tightened travel control to fight a growing jab outbreak. Uh, with Beijing preparing to host the 2022 Winter Olympics in February, China is on high alert as it fights local outbreaks in several cities. Okay, says the new restrictions were imposed after Exxon reported 52 new virus cases on Wednesday, bringing the total to 143 since December 9th. From midnight on Thursday, all households may only send one household member outside at once every 2 days to purchase necessities, with all other orders to remain indoors except uh, emergencies. The city government said in a statement on its official Weibo social media account. It says residents should not leave the city unless necessary. The government said, adding that those seeking to leave would have to provide evidence of special circumstances. Okay, any comments? Because it sounds like this coming here to me. Any comments?
I was looking at something online. It was saying something, a news article saying that the boosters and the vax is not effective for that variant. So I don't know.
Right, yeah, so I was getting ready to play next. It says, let's see if I can bring it up. Okay, yeah, it says enormous spread of Omicron may bring 140 million new COVID infections to the U.S. in the next 2 months. Model predict says as the Omicron variant continues to spread through the world, new modeling data shows that the latest strain may cause millions new infections per day in the U.S. with fewer hospitalizations and deaths compared to the Delta variant. So, like we was talking about earlier, it looks like they're getting ready to go into another lockdown again. What it looks like. Okay.
Yes, it does look like that, Leonard. As like you were saying, as I mentioned earlier, the schools are. I was reading an article on CNN that the schools are talking. Some schools are talking about not coming back after the winter break. Uh, and uh, I've read once before that when the schools are notified of things like that, that's a good indication of what's happening in the economy and how things are going to transpire. Because they
Right.
notify the schools first, just to get the kids into safety. So,
Right.
yeah, that seems to be in line to that article that I read earlier today, this
Okay.
morning. Right? Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, that's the way it looks. Cause I mean, from what I've been hearing and all that, it looks as if with all that's going on with the sports world and all that, they starting to shut down that. So it's only quite natural they're gonna shut down schools system too. I got a little need to know information right here.
Hello fam, welcome back to the African Diaspora News Channel. I'm Ungil Zalalam.
bringing you this report. Today's report is about Nana Akufo-Addo, President of Ghana, telling European Union that Africans need to be self-reliant and shed the image of beggars living on charity. He said the lessons from the pandemic have reinforced the need for Africa to be self-reliant and also deal with the narrative of beggars living on charity and rather make good use of their resources. The president made these comments during his address to the European Union Parliament. He said, quote, "We need to be self-reliant and shed the image of beggars living on charity, aid and handouts, and make better and more intelligent use of our abundant natural resources in order to pull ourselves out of poverty to prosperity. These are not new aspirations. They have simply been reinforced by the lessons of the pandemic. We are not given credit for quickly following the science as recommended, when many leaders in Europe were still fighting ideological battles and seeking to lay blame on the source of the virus rather than uniting to fight it. At every stage, we in Africa have been dismayed to discover that every attempt was being made to make C-19 also an African disease. Thus, the narrative emerged that it was not really that Africans were not dying from the pandemic. We had to be covering up the true level of infections. The president is telling the truth. When they were busy, really, to be honest, trying to blame which country is coming from or talking about ideology, Africans really took a direct action towards safety. If you remember when it just first hit and people were reporting from Asia or America or European countries, Africans just literally shut down everything and started working, reverse engineering, saying like, what do we need to do? Which businesses are essential? Which one needs to be closed? And how do we handle this? Because to be honest, we feared the worst, because if this, powerful and rich countries are being hit this hard, how hard is it going to hit Africans? And the mainstream media was reporting that, ooh, it's so sad for Africans. We can only imagine how much loss, they are going to take. But, God, there's God. Let's not forget that, as well as all the things that we have put in work. Like, let's give our governments that. They really shut down things. They made sure that people understood what it is about on public transport, when it comes to TV stations, radio, anywhere where you'll find the locals. They transmitted information, how you need to protect yourself, sanitize, wash your hands. It was a big deal here. But as far as what we saw on TV, there were even people that were not wearing masks in the same countries that are looking down on Africans and saying that, wow, they're going to be hit more. They're the ones losing people in hundreds and thousands in number. Like, some African countries only lost, like, I would say 5,000, 10,000. That's not a small number.
Okay. Any comments? I don't know if nobody saw that or not, but the president of Ghana was at the UN and he made a statement pertaining to some of the stuff she was talking about, how they always singling Africa out, making it look as if it's so bad. But he said that Africa haven't really had no really bad situations when it comes to these viruses. They seem to avert them. But he said he wanted all those countries in the European countries and all them to stop talking down about Africa. Yeah. Any comments? Okay. So we're gonna go into the Q&A before we start to get into this reading. Anybody have any questions or comments about anything that you came across over the last week or so, or something they heard online that you want to deal with?
Hey, Leonard.
Okay.
Go ahead, Andre. Hey, Leonard.
Hey, Glenn, I got a question about the Old Testament.
Okay, go ahead.
I got a question about the Old Testament. What is speaking in tongues?
Well, actually, what speaking in tongues is when somebody start talking in a language where the native people that's in that region don't know what they're saying, so therefore they have to have somebody there to interpret what they're saying. That's what actually what speaking in tongues means. That's the definition of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what is it that they are doing in these Christian churches when they refer to themselves as speaking in tongues or speaking in a different tongue?
Yeah, well, they doing the most. Everything they're doing the most.
It's a bit like witchcraft to me.
Right, yeah, that's what it is. It's just like that one of the things I was trying to find this video because I saw it like 5-6 years ago and I wanted to keep it and record it. But like in China, when they had those big old parades and all those festivals and all that in all different countries, how those people had those the colorful stuff on and they be all jumping and spinning and all that, all on spinning at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That's tied to the God they worshiping. Like, and then when you start looking at like plants, when you cut a watermelon open or you cut an apple down the middle and all that, notice how the seeds, everything go in a circle. Everything, that's part of the Most High pattern of creation. Is that circular motion like that? So what these people didn't learn, like I was saying before, they not only Israel was dealing with heaven. Daniel told the Pharaoh that there's a kingdom above this kingdom, above the earth, that's controlling everything. And it's a Lord that's over that kingdom. And so we ain't dealing with none of that. I mean, the other nations not dealing with none of that. Only Israel knows that. And the rest of the people, they looking at his creation and worshiping his creation. They're not worshiping him.
Mm-hmm.
Worshiping the patterns of things and different things that they see in the creation. Like you see so many countries worship women and all that because they see the woman bringing forth, seeds, bring forth humans, and so they figure she's a god,
Right.
and all that but they don't understand, like Israel understand what all it's all about. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that something? It's like on the slave ship. Can you imagine how we felt? Those Europeans and all them, they was talking in their language, and we standing there not understanding what they saying, and then they beating the hell out you too, and then talking a different language you don't even understand.
But when they speaking it in church, do they understand one another? Because it don't seem like words they are forming. It's just other sounds.
Yeah, that's imitation. That's something they learn to do, and it's even more crazy now. Somebody that's been awakened and understand all that, you really know they putting on a show because most of y'all ain't got nothing to do with that. It's crazy.
Oh, most definitely that. I just was curious. Is that some? Well, I know it's no language. It's just uttering sounds. But did it have any particular meaning?
Right.
Or is it calling on wicked spirits or something?
Right. Okay. What you got, Lamar?
Hey, yeah. I want to ask you a question about Second Ezra
Okay.
3:13 and 14.
Let me see.
I can read it.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, I think Ezra was praying to the Lord of hosts at the beginning. He talking about Adam. It wasn't only Eve's fault. Adam sinned and said, I'll pick it up at 13 though. And it came to pass that when he did what was wrong, wait a minute. Okay. All right, I'll pick it up at 13.
Okay.
And it came to pass that when they did what was wrong in your sight, you choose yourself one of them whose name was Abraham, and you loved him, and to him alone, you reveal the end of the times secretly at night. That's Genesis 15:12. Abraham 400-year dream, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. He 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 showed it to only Abraham what he's saying though.
Okay. You talking about the prophecy, the 400-year prophecy?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, he
Yeah.
said he said you loved Abraham, and to him alone you reveal the end of all times. To him alone, he only revealed it to Abraham.
Okay.
So I mean, uh so we should be searching out uh to the hypocrisy of Abraham then, right? I mean, if he only revealed it to Abraham, it should be in his book then.
Right. The apocalypse of Abraham?
Yeah.
Right.
Them 10 plagues, like he said, and you know,
Right. That also furthers the understanding that we already know about how they didn't went our scriptures, because of, I mean, uh, up until recently we didn't even know, Abraham had no book.
right,
So that let you know just how much they didn't really hoodwink the script.
right,
Yeah. Then we even understand the part about the put a more understanding on who Abraham was and the significance of Abraham was the one born with the star. The star
right,
they put on JC, he was on Abraham. We found that out in the book of Joshua. So if it was me, I would dive into more and read more, put more concentration on the apocalypse of Abraham.
right.
Yeah,
That's that's where we're gonna be at today. I mean, he his prophecies would be right where we at.
right, exactly. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, the apocalypse of Abraham and the testimony in the book of Jubilees, they all are line up with Genesis 13 and 14.
Okay, that's the uh,
About the 400 years and the
right,
dream, the Lord of hosts coming to Abraham in the night in a vision.
right.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you have two witnesses to Genesis 15, 13, and 14.
right. It says right here, question, read Zephaniah 3:9. I guess it's pertaining to question you asked, Andre. He says, "But then will I turn to the people of pure language, that they may all call upon the name of the Lord and save him in 1%." So I guess they're bouncing off the fact that about speaking in tongues. Okay. Anybody else have anything? Okay, yeah, I was trying to find that about the question last night, and I'm going to clear out, finish that. It was Jeremiah 46:11, and it says, let me get it right quick. Jeremiah 46:11. Like I said, Most of when you read now Jeremiah, most of the stuff in Jeremiah is dealing with it's already past. You got to be able to write divide whether it's futuristic or whether it already passed. Most of it already been passed. So I'm in 46 and 11, and it says scripture that was given was go up into Gilead and take balm, O virgin, daughter of Egypt. In vain shalt thou use many medicines, but thou shalt not be cured. And so what we understanding right here is that this is during the time of Nebuchadnezzar. And it's the time when the Chaldeans came, Nebuchadnezzar and Nebuchadnezzar and them all came to Jerusalem, and they shut Jerusalem down. But not only that, Most High is using Israel enemies around about them, then did all kind of crude and obnoxious things to Israel over a certain time period, and he's killing 2-3 birds with one stone by bringing Nebuchadnezzar. Because Nebuchadnezzar is not only going to bring judgment on Israel, but he's going to bring judgment on all those surrounding places too. And Egypt is included. So I wanted to I showed you last night that the Most High had already sent the Lord of hosts to Egypt and delivered the Israelites from the Egyptians before they came to the land of milk and honey. And then when he delivered them, he told them they ain't gonna never go back there no more. He don't want them back there no more. He already delivered them from there. So I showed you how that when Nebuchadnezzar came, he had Nebuchadnezzar to put down the seed of David as king over Israel, and he took that seed, a couple of them one of them to Egypt. He took one to Babylon with him, and then he put another seed that wasn't from David lineage over Israel, and that caused a breach in Israel. And so I had read how the real seed, it was still some boys there, princes that was out of David's lineage that was there, and they understood all that. And so they got together and they killed the man that they had made king. So I'm gonna pick it up right there, and I had let me get it. So it says that pick it up in 42 and 7. It says, and it came to pass after 10 days that the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah, being called Johanan, the son of Kariah, and all the captains of the forces which were with him, and all the people from the least even to the greatest, and said unto them, thus said the Lord God of Israel, unto whom ye sent me to present your supplication before him. If ye will still abide in this land, then will I build you. So he's giving them an ultimatum right here. These are people that killed the man that Nebuchadnezzar had put over them. He killed him. Okay. Okay. So verse 12 says, and I will show mercies king over Israel, and took that seed. I will show one of them to Egypt. What's up, bro? Babylon with him. Then he put another seed that wasn't from David lineage over Israel. You gotta turn it off. And that caused a breach in Israel. Okay, yeah. Wow. So it says, the real seed was still some boys there, princes. There was he turned it off. Lineage, that was there, and they understood all that. So they got together and they killed the man that they had made king. Okay. So I'm gonna pick it up right there.
Shalom.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. So it says that I'm picking up 42 and 7. It says, and it came to pass.
You can hear me, brother?
You low.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. You getting loud.
Yeah, I know, man. I got this.
Okay, now I
know
hear
this
you.
crazy.
Yeah,
okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Shalom, brother and sisters.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. All right, so it says in 14 says saying no Jeremiah chapter 42, verse 14 says, saying, no, but we will go in into the land of Egypt, where we shall see no war, nor hear the sound of the trumpet, nor have hunger of bread, and there we will dwell. And now therefore hear the word of the Lord, ye remnant of Judah. See that? So it's the remnant of Judah. That's what he mean by uh uh the daughter of Egypt. It's Israelites there. It's Israelites there. And so he says entering let me see, say now therefore hear the word of the Lord, ye remnant of Judah. Thus says the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, if ye wholly set your faces to enter into Egypt and go to sojourn there, then it shall come to pass that the sword, that's Nebuchadnezzar, which ye are feared, shall overtake you there in the land of Egypt. And the famine wherefore ye were afraid shall follow close after you there in Egypt, and there ye shall die. And say, so shall it be with all the men that set their faces to go into Egypt to sojourn there. They shall die by the sword, by famine, and by pestilence, and none of them shall remain or escape from the evil that I will bring upon them. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, as my anger and my fury have been or poured forth upon the inhabitants of Jerusalem, so shall my fury be poured forth upon you when ye shall enter into Egypt, and ye shall be an expression, and as an astonishment, and a curse, and a reproach, and ye shall see this place no more. So and the reason why he's saying that is that knowing that he's going to bring Nebuchadnezzar, and Nebuchadnezzar is going to not only judge Israel, he's going to judge Egypt and everybody else too. So that's what I was just putting the final touches on that verse Jeremiah 46 and 11, what was posed last night. And I'm gonna give you one more verse to show you what that is meant by about the daughter of because you had Israelites that was in Persia too also. So that's the daughter of Persia. Because when they come back, they bring back some of those ideologies from Persia. So I'm in 47 verse 1. And it says, let me see. Okay. Maybe 46. Oh, that's 46. 46 is. Okay. I'm going to worry about that. Okay. So we're going to go into. Anybody got any comments on that? What I was bringing up? What I talked about it last night? Okay. Everybody good? Okay. Yeah, we're going to go into the lesson. We got brother, he's been on here before. Johnny. We went back off, but we're going to deal with identifying who's who in the Old Testament and the order of things and trying to rightly divide it. So, with that being said, having some kind of difficulties. Okay. Shalom, bro.
Shalom, brother.
Okay, yeah. We just gonna pick up what we was talking about earlier was about Lord of Hosts, and give us your take on it. So, what you got?
Okay, about the Lord of hosts.
Yeah. Well, who he is and the order of things.
Oh yeah, man. Like I was telling you earlier, brother, I think it's Michael.
Okay.
I think Michael is the Most High.
Okay. Can you give some examples?
Mikael.
Can you give some examples?
Yes, some examples of why I think he the Most High.
Yeah, some verses.
Yeah. let's go to let's go to Daniel 12:1.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
Everybody
y'all
got
there,
that?
brother?
Yeah, we got it.
Okay.
Okay. This Daniel 12:1, and it reads, and at that time, what time, brothers and sisters?
Okay.
Do y'all know
Time,
what time that's talking about?
The latter
time,
days, the last days.
yeah, time and end.
Yeah, we let's get that out of the scriptures though, to be sure. Let's
Okay.
drop back a chapter to Daniel 11:40.
Okay. Okay.
And it reads, and at that time, and at the time of the what?
End.
At the time of the end. That's all I wanted out of that. We can go back to Daniel 12:1. Keep
Okay.
it in context. So now we know when it say, and at that time in Daniel 12:1, we know what time this talking about.
Okay.
And it reads, and at that time, meaning the time of the end, shall who?
Michael. Yeah, technical difficulties, I guess. Give him a minute or so.
Everyone that shall be found written in the book.
Okay.
And let's see what book is it talking about. Let's see what book is it talking about.
Okay.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 58.
Okay.
Deuteronomy 28 and 58, and it reads, if thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in what?
This book.
In this book, that thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name, meaning God's name is in the book. You ain't got to
Okay.
go to Google. You ain't got to go to YouTube or nothing. His glorious and fearful name is in the book, in this book. And let's see what name that he wants you to call him by, the name that he wants you to translate.
Okay.
The Lord thy Elohim. That's the name that he wants you to translate, the Lord. And like I said, Lord is not a name. Lord is just a title.
Okay.
Captain, it can mean leader, it can mean king, it can mean prince, it can mean president. There's many different titles that come behind the name Lord. Well, the
Okay.
title Lord, because that's all it is. It's not a name.
Okay.
So that's just a little bit. That's just a little bit, So I just got to get in the flow, And now you could come with, a rebut, on why you think he's not the Most High.
Oh, no. We just, you just can, we pretty much can lay the foundation over here. We just trying to, like we was talking earlier, it's only one truth. So we just trying, it's not about,
Oh yeah, you right. So so you just gave me the flow for right now.
yeah. So so they can see where you're coming from. You know what I mean? It's not about trying to discredit anybody or nothing. We just gonna,
Oh, okay. I got you, brother.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yeah, I got you, brother. I got you. Hey, when me and you were talking earlier, you know, I heard you mention, you know, something about the glory of the Most High.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I was showing you how that in Ezekiel chapter 1. Yeah, I was showing you in Ezekiel chapter 1 that you know, let me get it. Ezekiel chapter 1, where it says, where Ezekiel chapter 1, it says, we already been over this. It says that,
Yo,
yeah, you still there?
you can hear me,
Can you
brother?
hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I was in Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 4. It says, I looked and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud, and fire enfolding itself. Brightness was about it, and out of the midst thereof came the color of amber out of the midst of the fire. And then 5, also out of the midst of the fire came the likeness of 4 living creatures, and this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man. So say 4 creatures. And then I went to 25, and it showed you that it was a 25 said that there was a voice from the firmament that was over their heads, over these 4 creatures' heads, angels, when they stood and had let down their wings. And then it says, and above the firmament that was over their heads was a likeness of a throne, and the appearance of a sapphire stone, and upon the likeness of the throne was a likeness of the appearance of a man above upon it. So this man right here that's on top of the throne is the creator, Yahweh. And there's 4 angels that was carrying it.
You said that was Yah.
And so the man that's on top of the
You said that was Yahweh.
right. And so I was gonna ask some of the people on the line that we was dealing with that verse the other day when somebody sent me to that verse in Enoch where it said Michael was first. What verse was that?
Uh-huh.
Enoch 40.
I can't
Yeah,
recall that verse, man. I
yeah,
know it's in the book of Enoch.
yeah, he brought that verse up too, but it ain't there. Enoch 40, it ain't there. It's only 2 verses in Enoch 40.
Nah, it's a verse. It's a verse in the book of Enoch that say that Michael is the first one.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. You know,
I
I was
think it
trying to
is
find
40. It
I
was
just,
4. We looked at 40
I
and we
just,
looked at
I just,
20.
I just,
it. Yeah, that
40
was
and 11.
I just can't recall the verse right now because I don't subscribe to that book. I just can't recall the verse, but
yeah,
it's in us. It's in the
40 and 11.
40, 11. I don't see it. Enoch 40. Okay, let me get it. Okay, yeah. So yeah, okay, I got it right here. So it says, and so it says, going feeding off of what I just read in Ezekiel chapter 1. It says these 4 creatures came out, the angels, because he was telling you they had wings. Then right here it says, who are these 4 presents which I have seen and whose words I have heard and written down? And he said unto me, this is the first Michael. So with these precepts, you come to find out Yahweh up on top of the sapphire stone, Michael there too. 4 angels. He one of the 4 angels. That's what I was saying. Okay. Did you hear that? You heard that?
I'm back. I'm back, man. This my internet is jiked up, man.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was just reading from Enoch chapter 40, verse 11, where it says that Michael was the first of the 4. And the 4 is the same 4 that's in the cloud. That's in Ezekiel chapter 1. So with 4 angels carrying the throne, and then Yahweh is up on above the throne. Michael there, one of the angels that's toting the throne, and then Yahweh up on the throne. So that's the reason why I was
Oh, so
looking
you
for that.
oh so you so let's what is the glory of the Lord?
Well, that is a glory when you see that when it says a cloud enfolding itself and his throne and these angels with him, all that, that's his glory. Let me go with another verse right quick. So now I'm in Ezekiel chapter 10.
Let's get the you know what I'm saying, the context on that, or what the glory is. Let's go to
Okay.
Exodus 24 and 17.
Okay.
And I'm finna show you clear what the glory of the Most High is. If my internet don't keep going in and out.
Oh, it's all good. We'll improvise.
That's what we in Exodus. We in Exodus 24 and 17.
Okay.
And it reads, and the sight of the glory of the Lord was like the devouring fire on the top of the mount in the eyes of the children of Israel.
Right.
All
Now read
right, now
16.
let's go to Exodus 33:18. So we're talking about the glory of the Most High still, right?
Yeah, can you read 16 for it?
Huh?
Read 16. Read 16 on top of 17.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I get that, but I just wanted to get up out of here that we're talking about the same thing that you just read in Ezekiel, the glory of the Lord.
Okay.
We ain't trying to get nothing else out of this right now. We trying to get the glory of the Lord real fast. Cause that's what you just went over. That's what you just broke down. You said Yahweh was the glory. What you said something about the angels and the clouds was the glory.
Right, yeah. That's what 16 say. The glory of the Lord abode upon Mount Sinai, and the cloud covered it 6 days. So there go the cloud. That's why I said read 16.
Yeah, but that ain't saying that's the glory, bro.
Okay. Anybody got a comment so far? He went out. Any comments?
Well, if you
It looks like
continue,
they.
go ahead, sister. Go ahead.
Oh, real quick. I was saying it looks like 16 does say the glory of the Lord. Same
Yeah,
thing.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Just don't roll with it. Just go roll
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Show me thy glory.
Right. Okay.
Show me thy glory. So you know, who this was speaking, right? You know what I'm saying? You know this is Moses speaking, right?
Okay.
And you know the account when Moses asked the Most High to show him his glory. The Most High didn't show him a cloud, he showed him his backside. You remember he told him he couldn't see his face or he would die.
Right.
He showed him a body.
Right.
So that's the glory. But we can move forward though, to get closer to it. Let's go to Exodus 40 and 34.
Okay.
And it reads, then a cloud covered the tent of the congregation, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. It wasn't the cloud, it was the glory of the Most High, meaning something got inside that tabernacle. You know what I'm saying? Something came inside that tabernacle. And we know who went inside the tabernacle.
Right.
The angel.
Right. So I want to add something to that. You ready?
That's his glory, his appearance. This is his glory.
Right. Yeah, I want to add something to that. Can you hear me?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. So
I hear you, brother.
Yeah. So based on what we just said, if you go back to Exodus, you go back to Ezekiel, and we just laying the foundation. That's all we're doing, bro. So Ezekiel 1, where I was at. Let me get it. So Ezekiel 1,
I'm there.
Ezekiel 1 says, like you were saying, the cloud ain't his glory. So let me get it.
So okay, watch this. Okay, watch this. I'm finna try to nail it home. I'm finna try to nail it home for you. I'm finna show you what a cloud can't do.
Okay.
To show you that his glory is his appearance.
Right.
I'm about to show you that. Let's go to Psalms 19 and 1.
Okay.
And this
Okay.
King David speaking in Psalms 19:1.
Okay.
King David said, the heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm online with all that. I'm online with all that. So let me get this verse I was trying to get right quick. This page is trying to stick on me. So based on what you just said, uh, chapter verse 27 says, "And I saw the color of amber."
Yo,
You there?
yo,
You in?
you heard
Yeah, I can
you
hear you.
my internet went out again, brother. But did you get that?
Yeah, I got it. I was reading
But you see
25.
that? But
I was reading Ezekiel 1 and 27. It says,
oh,
and I saw the
okay,
color.
okay, we on Ezekiel. You didn't go to some. You didn't go to the Psalms. Okay, we on
Yeah,
Ezekiel.
yeah. I heard what you said with the song. I heard that. You still there?
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay, so 27
Yeah,
says one
I'm
and two.
still here. I'm still here, brother. I told you just my internet, it be going in and out, man.
Right. It's all good. It says I'm in Ezekiel 1:27. I saw it as the color of
Okay.
amber and appearance of fire round about within it, and from the appearance of fire, when his loins upward, and from the appearance of his loins even downward, I saw as it were the appearance of fire, and it had a brightness round about. So the fire, like you said, you're dealing with his body. That's his body right there. Fire. There's no
Yeah,
flesh
the
on his body.
five. Yeah,
No flesh on his body.
yeah. The five. You
That's his
said
glory.
what, brother?
Like the fire in Ezekiel
Yeah, I
1:20.
mean,
That's why
yeah,
the
but that's
clouds
what
there.
I'm trying to describe to you. I just told you the glory is him.
Right. That's so I'm confirming that.
That's
In,
why.
tw- in, in-
That's why he told Moses he couldn't. That's why he told Moses he couldn't see his face because of the glory
right. The
of
fire.
his face. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Right.
That's why
Right.
that's why he told Moses that. That's
Right.
why he told him that.
Exactly.
And now let me show you something else. Let me show that now. Let me ask you something else. What is the spirit of God?
Spirit of God is angels. An angel is a spirit, a
The
minister
spirit
spirit.
of God is the angel.
Yeah, they minister spirits.
You said the spirit of God is who?
Is a minister spirit. The angels. Angels are minister spirits. That's what a spirit is.
All right, let's get it out. Let's get it out of the Bible and see what the spirit of God is.
Okay.
Cause we just broke down the glory. We know that the glory is Him, Himself.
Okay. What you
Now
got?
let's get the spirit of the Most High. Let's go to Genesis. Let's start with Genesis 1 and 2.
Okay. Okay. What you got? You went out again. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm back, brother.
Okay.
You went to Genesis 1 and 2?
Yeah, I'm there.
All right, and this talking about the spirit of the Most High. And
Right.
the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep.
Right.
And the spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. So we know that's
Right.
talking about the spirit of the Most High. Now let's get what the spirit of the Most High is. Let's
Okay.
go to Psalms 139. Let's go to Psalms 139,
Okay.
verse 7. And we're going to read the verse 12.
Okay. I got it.
All
Everybody else
right.
got it?
Okay. And you know this King David speaking, right?
Okay.
All right. Verse 7 reads, whither shall I go, King David said, from thy what?
Spirit.
Or whither shall I fly from thy what?
Presence.
So anytime the Bible speaking about the Most High Spirit, it's speaking about himself, his presence.
Okay.
The Spirit is his presence.
Okay.
All right, let's keep reading. If I ascend up into the heavens, King David said, thou art there. Huh? Like I
Okay.
was telling you earlier on the phone, King Michael, he everywhere. He everywhere. He
Okay.
everywhere. Thou
Right.
art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, even the night shall be light about me. Yeah,
Okay.
the darkness hideth not from thee, but the night shineth as the day. The darkness and the light are both alike to thee. He everywhere, man. He before time and after. You know what I'm saying? He the
Right.
ancient of days.
Right. Right. So
That's all he letting you know right there.
right. So look at Zechariah chapter 4.
Zechariah chapter 4.
Yeah. Got it? Yeah. So Zechariah 4 and 10 says, for whoever despises the day of small things, for they shall rejoice and see. Okay, he coming back. Okay. You there?
Yeah, I'm that brother. You said what verse? Yeah, I'm there.
I'm
Zechariah 4 and verse what?
10. It says, for
Okay,
whoever
I'm
despises,
there.
so whoever despises the day of small things, for they shall rejoice and see the plummet in the hands of Zerubbabel with those seven. They are the eyes of the Lord which run to and fro in the whole earth. That's part of the Most High. That's why he's saying that he can't anywhere you go on anywhere on this planet in heaven or earth. These angels right here, his eyes to see
What you
everything.
mean?
That's what it's saying. And if you go back to Genesis chapter 1, it says,
Yeah. He got. Yeah, of course. That what I was gonna tell you. He got man. Do you know, brother? You feel what I'm saying? Cause I know where you going with that. You know what I'm saying?
no, I'm just
Cause that don't lead to nothing but the book of Enoch about the seven angels. What you that's where that's going. That's what that's leading to the book of Enoch. I told you I
right,
read the book of Enoch, the book of Jasher, all that. I done studied them books, man. And like I told you, the reason why I got away from those books and stuff like that right there was because the same reason I don't subscribe to the New Testament, because the false Messiah in that book, it's in the
right,
Apocrypha and all that too. The
right,
Ezra that people's like to read out of. JC is the promised Messiah in that book. So
right. But
you
it's
can't
just
say you don't subscribe to one book because he in that book,
well,
and
I understand that
he in all them
I
other
understand
books. But
it's a plug, bro. They plug that in there. They don't make the whole book. They don't make the whole books.
yeah, but
Not
look, this what I'm saying.
plug. They're stuck in there. So you just rightly divide that plug. You
Yeah,
don't
the
try to
whole
say,
book is false, brother. The whole
okay,
book is false, brother. You want me to tell you why? Cause you want me to tell you why the whole book is false, brother?
why is that?
You want me to tell you why the whole book is false?
Yeah, tell us.
Because God told Daniel to seal up the book to the times of the end. You see what I'm saying? And don't you know, you feel what I'm saying? We didn't know who we was. You feel what I'm saying? Shoot. We could say 30 years, 30, 40.
Okay. Any comments? Anybody got any comments?
Yes.
What you got, Andre?
He doesn't read the complete context of verses. He would even
Right.
start halfway through a sentence.
Right.
That's an old Christian trick, pastor trick.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a, yeah, that's what I was saying about you get it. You got to go all the way into the whole everything, and write it and put everything together, write it, divide it, throw the meat away, throw the bones away, and keep the meat. Because if Zechariah talking about 7 angels, and Enoch talking about them, then there's some kind of validity to it. If it wasn't no good, why would Zechariah mention 7 angels? You down low, I can hear you. You down low.
You know that God created more than 7 angels.
Yeah, we know that. But he formed 7. I'm talking about he formed 7. He formed 7 from himself. Yeah, you low, I can hear you.
Form is the same as create.
What's that?
What's the difference?
Say it again.
He was saying form is the
I
same
said
as
form
create.
is the same as create.
What I mean, you gotta explain it to me.
What's the difference? To form something and create something. What's the difference?
I can't hear you.
I said, what is the difference to form something and to create something? You saying like he formed, you know what I'm saying? Like it's different from creating something.
Yeah, let's look at it. Look at chapter Genesis chapter 1 in chapter 1 verse. I'm gonna start at verse 26. And then you tell me what you think. 1 and 26 says, God said, let us make man us.
I know what you're going to. I know what you're going to.
Well,
and it mean the same thing, to create. What you saying? He formed man and then he created man.
Yeah, so let's look at it though. Let's look at it. So
to me, it's the same thing.
Okay, so that was day 6. That was day 6 of the creation. So God created man in his own image. In the image God created he man, male and female created he them. Now you go to chapter 2 and verse 4. These are the generations of the heavens and the earth when they were created in the day that the Lord God had made the earth and the heavens. Then 5. Every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew, for the Lord God, look what it say, for the Lord God had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground. It's not the same man. Okay. What you saying, Andre?
Yes, I was saying that's an old Christian pastor trick where they take a clause or a few words to establish a point.
Right.
But back to
that don't work over here though.
Right, back to the glory of the Lord. Right. Everywhere where he read, the cloud was there. Even in Psalms, the cloud was there when he said the handiwork of the heavens. Isn't the cloud a handiwork of the heavens?
Right. Exactly.
So the cloud is there.
Right. The cloud part of the glory.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like this internet, man.
You don't like it? Yeah. So yeah, I was telling you was talking about that earlier. You probably got to do that on Sunday and go back where we was that last time, back on the conference call line. That's probably gonna be
man. Cause I got we need to get some more internet. Yeah, because I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
get some better internet too, brother.
right.
But yeah, I seen what you was talking about though in Genesis 2 and 7.
Yeah,
You said about the he created man and then he formed man.
right, exactly. And it's two different meanings. Cause,
But
cause
but it's
the
it,
main,
yeah, it's the same. But I know it's two. I know it's two different people. But form and create is the same thing. How you got to keep
okay,
in mind from Genesis 1 to 2, you still dealing with the creation.
okay,
From Genesis chapter 1 to chapter 2, you still dealing with the creation.
right. So when you go to those seven angels, what makes them different than all the rest of the angels?
That what I was trying to what I was trying to get an understanding from you. I thought you was trying to say like it was a difference. You kept saying form. I was saying create. You kept saying
Yeah,
form.
so that I asked you a question for a reason. So he tells you he formed seven angels from fire. From what fire? Himself. What we established in Ezekiel chapter 1. He's a consuming fire. So he formed these seven angels from himself. The rest of them he created. So he came to the earth, did the same thing. He created a man, but he
But
formed
that
a
what I
man.
was saying. He created more than just 7 angels.
Right? He created millions of angels, but he formed seven.
But that's what the book of Enoch say. You see what I'm saying? But the Torah say he created thousands of angels before you get to the book of Enoch. And then let me what's your take on Enoch? What you think about Enoch when the Bible say Enoch was taken up? What you
He went out. What you think on that? Lamar, Andre, what y'all got to comment on that?
Yes, I do. Form, bake. Well, let me get back. Let me start over. Create is more like baking. Like you bake a cake, you created that cake.
Right,
Form means to fashion something, to
right,
sculpture
exactly.
something.
And
There's
it's
a
more personal.
difference between
And it's more
forming
personal.
and creating.
It's more personal.
Yes.
Right. Anybody?
I'm back, brother.
Okay. Any comments on from Michelle or Cynthia or Gladys or Esmat? One of y'all got to comment on that? Or you want to interject something there?
I'm just thinking the words that since they use different words, sort of like they use different words in 1 and 2 for God or Elohim and um, God, Lord of Elohim. Um, the words that they use, even though we're using create and form,
Right.
maybe that's the translated words, and maybe the Hebrew words would be more specific, you know.
Right. Well, like I was saying,
That
it's a
right,
dead
sister.
it's a
No,
dead
what I'm
question.
saying it's a difference because they would have used the same word, but maybe in Hebrew it would explain the difference, so it's not a confusion more.
Right. Well, that's the very point of the whole thing is our enemies got all our records, and I was
Yeah,
telling you that Josephus is a literary genius. So those words were tactically used to bring about confusion because that's who they are. So they were doing it they did it intentionally.
But do you
That's what you have to understand about that. Even and then when they came and made the Bible after they concocted the New Testament, they used Bacon. So Francis Bacon, which is Shakespeare, he a literary genius. So these words are being tactically used to bring about confusion and to throw us off.
that's true.
Right. Okay.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But so
That's
since they're
absolutely true.
different,
Cause
since they're
Esau
different
definitely
words,
tampered with it. He definitely tampered with our records.
Right.
yeah,
Okay. So what you were saying, Andre?
I was trying to show the difference between creating and forming, where creating is something that you build from scratch,
Right.
like as in baking a cake.
Okay.
or sewing a garment. You know, you create an outfit, but create an outfit. But to form something is you fashion it with your hands, you sculpture it.
Right.
There's a difference, because you could take something existing and form it. Like he took the clay and formed it. He didn't have to create the clay. He formed it.
Right.
He fashioned it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference to me.
Right, exactly, and it goes back to, because you still within a realm of Most High creation, because so you got fire, you got water, and you got wind and all that. He taking part of his own creation and fashioning it and forming it. So that's what it tells you with those 7 angels. He took the fire that was already there, which is part of him, and formed 7 angels. And the first one he formed was Michael. That's the spirit of God.
Man, I caught the last end of it about the form, about the form part. That line up with the scriptures. That's why the Most High. That's why I said it's one and the same. Creating form is basically the same thing. That's why the Most High said he the potter and we the what?
Clay.
That's why God said we the potter and he the what?
Clay.
You know what I'm saying? And what you got to do with it when you're doing that, you got to shape it and mold it. You creating it. You know what I'm saying? You got to think and create what you finna form.
Right. Exactly.
It's one and the same. It line up with the scripture, the definition he just used for form. That's why he said, I'm the potter and y'all the clay. And that's why he formed us. He made us. He created us.
Right. Exactly. So he got a. So you understand that it's 2 different men in Genesis chapter 1 and 2, right?
Oh yeah, it is. That is 2 different atoms.
So what's the difference? Why is he tracing Adam's lineage and not the other man's lineage?
Cause Eve, you feel?
Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead.
What you were saying, brother?
No, I say it's 2 men there. We understand it's 2 men. So why is he got one of them is apple of his eye and the other one ain't?
Cause one of them were wicked.
Okay.
One of them were wicked and one of them were righteous. Well, neither one. Well, both of them really both of them messed up.
Okay. Okay. Any comments on that? Anybody got any comments?
Oh yeah. I had a question. Hey brother, I had a question for my phone went out. I was asking you, what's your take? What's y'all take on Enoch? Like what y'all think happened to Enoch?
Well, he was taken up to heaven. Before that, nobody understood what the goings on to heaven. So he was taken up, and for Enoch to write down everything he saw, and he brought it back to the earth for Adam's descendants, for forever, for time immortal.
Hey, it's somewhere in the book of.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to. It's a good conversation, but we're gonna have to get it where we can. I mean, Sunday, do it on Sunday. If everybody want to agree to that, and go through conference call.
Dang, I need to find that too. I need to find that.
What you looking for?
I was asking you. You know what I'm saying? You said he was taken to heaven.
Yeah, he was taken up. Angels came and got him. Angels came and got him and took him up.
Okay, but so what if taken don't mean that? So that if Enoch was killed, that mean it wouldn't be no book of Enoch.
Right. Right.
And taken means he was killed, according to the scriptures.
Right.
Taken means that you is put to death by the Most High. Not be taken up and lifted up in his glory. No, to be you put on the ground, sleep. That's what taken mean according to the scriptures. In the same book y'all subscribe to, it's in Second Ezra, all through that about what taken mean.
Right, exactly.
To be put to death.
Right.
And that's why I said it's somewhere I forgot. I got it in my notes somewhere, man. But it's somewhere in the book of Enoch where it's telling you Enoch will put to death.
Right. So let's look at that. So it also said Elijah was taken, right?
Yeah, and it say Elijah was taken. And
So
that's
he
where
put
they
to
get
death.
that. That's where they get that account from. That's where they get that account from with Enoch about Elias. But see, what a lot of people don't know, Elias died.
Right. And so that's my point. That's what I
It said,
want to hear. So what's up with the mantle? When the mantle he was
"What's
taken
up
up,
with who?"
when Elijah was taken up, he told Elisha, wait here, because when they come and get me and take me up, my mantle gonna fall, and I want you to catch it.
Man, that man, it's scriptures in the Bible. You see what I'm saying? Well, they said that was an evil spirit. That was
Okay.
a demon that came to Elisha.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
They said that was a demon that came to Elisha. That wasn't Elias that visited him. They said that was a demon.
Okay.
Can you show us that?
I can't get to it right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to find that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
We
that's what
want
I've been doing. I've been looking through my notebook.
yeah, you want to try to set up something for Sunday? Y'all want to do that? Set up something for Sunday or what?
Works for
Yeah, I
me.
think that'd be good on the private line.
Yeah, get on the private line where we got to deal with this here and just you
Yeah.
know uh and just go in on the private line on Sunday. I'm thinking, what's a good time for everybody? Anybody got a good time? 12 noon.
Works for me, Leonard.
Can we
Cool.
get chapter 5 since I work on Sundays?
I done
So
did studies on that. I know I got them notes somewhere. I done did studies on that
what you
about
say?
Elias.
I was
No, I
saying
was
since
telling
it'd
my
be
wife,
after.
I was asking her to help me find. I ain't hear you. I ain't hear you.
No, we trying to set up a date for Sunday. We're gonna go on the conference line and pick this up on the conference line on Sunday at I'm thinking at noon. What you think?
And make sure you send me the link to that, brother.
No, it's a phone number. I'm gonna give you the number. You should have it, but you probably misplaced it. But I'll give it to you. It's a call-in number, call-in line.
Yeah, send it to me because I probably do still got it.
Okay. Yeah.
What you
So
want? You want to give?
anybody
You want to
got
give
it?
me the number now? Or you want to wait to?
Yeah, let me get it right here because might be somebody else might want it. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here you go, right here. It's 712.
Hold on, let me get a pen in, baby. 1 minute, brother. 712
775
775. Okay.
7031.
7031. I got
And
you.
then, okay, you got a pen. A pen on there. The pen is 110
Okay. 110.
213.
I got that. I,
You
you
got
said
one
what with
one
the
one
last
zero
three?
213.
Yeah, I got that. 213.
Yeah.
All right, I got it.
Yeah, so you just gotta type it, call that number,
Yeah, I
then type
got it.
that PIN. Yeah. Okay.
Isn't there a hashtag for that?
So I'm saying at noontime, I guess we'll do it and record it. So if anybody want to come and watch it, they can come back and listen to it on, okay. So anybody got anything else before we go? Any comments?
Is there a hashtag on that PIN number?
Okay. So anybody got anything else?
The sister was asking if it was a hashtag on the number. It's just a number for the pin, right?
Yeah, it's just a phone number, and then it's you just type in the number 110213.
Okay.
Right. So everybody good?
All good.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna pick that up. We're gonna pick that conversation up on Sunday, Johnny.
At what time?
Noon.
Okay.
Noon time. All right.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. I'm gonna say shalom to everybody. We're gonna see the women tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
Shalom, brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Shalom.
Shalom,
Yeah.
shalom, brother.
Shalom. I'll see
Shalom,
y'all.
Shalom.
everyone.
Shalom.
All right.
All right, brother. I'm gonna check in with you Sunday.
Okay.
All right, brother.
Yeah, shalom.
Shalom.